Welcome back to my channel. On the knockout stage for the Real Madrid versus Arsenal that happened just 2 days back, I will want to talk about uh, Real Madrid's comeback in Europe throughout history. I want to talk about the Real Madrid's comeback in Europe throughout history. We are going to look at the history book today to see how Real Madrid have dealt with the comeback history in Europe, how they have come back from from the first defeat to the second, and they have come back in the second leg of the European Cup. So, number one, in 1976, in 1975 stroke 1976, they played a first leg with Derby County 4 and Real Madrid 1. They were losing. Derby County were losing. Real Madrid were losing 4 goals to 1 against Derby County, and it was a Derby County at the Derby County home match. But miraculously, at the second leg, Real Madrid won that match 5 goals to 1. So therefore, on an aggregate, they were now 6 goals to 5 goals aggregate, and they won the match between Derby County and Real Madrid in 1975/1976 season. Another one happened in 1979 to 1980 football season, where on the first leg they were playing 2-0 against Celtic. Celtic won the match at the first leg 2 goals, and Real Madrid had nil. That's 2 goals, 2-0. Celtic won the match 2-0, and at the second leg, Real Madrid later won at home 3 goals to 0. That is 3-0 against Celtic. So therefore, on aggregate, they won the match 3-2. Who told you that miracle cannot happen? And another one is in the 1984/1985 season. At the first leg, they played the match against Inter Milan, and they lose 2-0 at home to Inter Milan. That means Inter Milan won 2 and Real Madrid had 0. But miraculously, in the second leg, Real Madrid later scored 3 goals to 0 at the Real Madrid home. So therefore, they won the match on aggregate 3-2. They won the match on aggregate 3-2. Another one was in 1984 to 1985. Again, in the same year as the Inter Milan year, the Anderlecht and Real Madrid. Anderlecht was playing at home, and they scored Real Madrid 3-0. Anderlecht was playing at home, and Real Madrid lost that game to Anderlecht 3-0. But miraculously, in the second leg, Real Madrid won by 6 goals to 1, giving you an aggregate of 6-4. So Anderlecht now lost the game 6 goals to 4 goals. Miracle can always happen, and Real Madrid are always on top. The next season, that is 1985/1986. The next season, that is 1985/1986, Borussia Mönchengladbach scored Real Madrid at home 5-1. Borussia Mönchengladbach scored 5 goals and Real Madrid scored 1 goal. But miraculously, in the second leg, where Real Madrid was playing at home, Real Madrid scored 4 goals and Borussia Dortmund could not score any goals. So that means Real Madrid scored 4-0. Borussia Mönchengladbach scored 0 goal. So that means they now played 5-5. Yes, 5-5 on aggregate. But because of the away goal for Real Madrid, in which they scored in the first leg, remember the first leg was played Borussia Dortmund 5 and Real Madrid scored 1. So remember, just of recent they have annulled this rule, but before then, once you score 1 away goal, it's like it is counted like 2 goals. You understand? So therefore, with that in mind, while they scored 5-1, they had 1 goal and later scored 4-0 at home. It was now 5-5, but because of the away match advantage, they now came back. They won they scaled through to the next round of the game. Another one was on this 2001/2002 season, where in the first leg Bayern Munich played against Real Madrid. Bayern Munich was at home and Real Madrid played away. So therefore, Bayern Munich scored Real Madrid 2-1. But miraculously, when Real Madrid were playing away, Real Madrid were playing away and they scored an away goal 1-0. Miraculously, in the second leg, Real Madrid scored 2 goals and Bayern Munich scored 0. So that means they played 2-0. So on an aggregate, they played 3-2 all in total. Also, furthermore, in the 2015/20 season, 2015/2016 season, Wolfsburg scored Real Madrid at home 2-0. Real Madrid played away and Wolfsburg scored Real Madrid 2-0. But miraculously, in the second leg, Real Madrid were able to score Wolfsburg at home 3-2, making it an away goal of making it a total of 3-2 on aggregate. Therefore, Real Madrid winning on aggregate 3-2. The next and the last, the miraculous comeback happened to Real Madrid was against Man City in the 2021-2022 session. Man City was leading Real Madrid at home 4-3. That means Man City scored 4 goals and Real Madrid scored 3 goals. But miraculously, at home, Real Madrid were able to score Man City 3 goals to 1. That is 3-1. That means Real Madrid scored 3 goals and Man City scored 1 goal. So on aggregate, they had Real Madrid scoring 6 goals and Man City scoring 1 goal. Scoring 5 goals. So that means on aggregate, it is 6-5. So anything can happen. You can see this first leg against Arsenal. They scored. Arsenal was at home, and Arsenal scored 3 goals, and Real Madrid were not able to score any goal. But anything can happen. If Real Madrid can be able to score 4-0 or 5-1, I think it should be a best comeback in the history of Man City, in the history of Real Madrid. Thank you. If you are a football wizard like I am, please don't forget to comment, like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more updates like this. Thank you.